we're back. We're ready to continue. I paused the game, but I've went to the next screen here. We're about to head to the Hound's Pit pub. Let's see where Samuel takes us, and let's see what the friends he mentioned. Let's see what they want.
This is the Hound Pit's pub, closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
All right, the Hound Pit's pub. We're going to meet the Loyalist. This is the hub, like I mentioned. This is kind of where everything happens. It's a bit of a personal home before a mission. Let's go ahead and check it out and see what we can do. Samuel's going to stay out here, I guess. And,
I expect they're hard at work in there. Best
maybe.
join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress.
Alright, we're going to let Samuel continue to his smokes.
So, starting at last, Admiral. We've found our man. Even after 6 months in Cold Ridge Prison, he slipped out like it was nothing.
Yes. Not surprising. He was the personal bodyguard of the Empress. You've heard the stories.
Yes, I have. It still amazes me that someone could get to the Empress and young Lady Emily.
No one knows the real story, Trevor. We all have our suspicions. We'll know the truth in time.
He's strong and quick. But I hope he understands subtlety as well.
This isn't one of your fancy dress parties. The reality is that we need men killed. Have you ever killed a man?
Only with my wit. But it's a fair point as always. He'll be here soon, and I'm looking forward...
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pit's pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes, Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
Okay, great. Let's go ahead and... I can't take his beer.
Good to have you with us, Corvo. Nothing against the others, but just...
Oh. Excuse me? What the hell
Have you
was
talked
that?
to Piero yet? He made the weapons we left for you on your way out of Coleridge Prison. Go see him when you can.
Okay. Anyway, before I got teleported back to his presence, let's go ahead and take everything I got here. What if I do this?
Have you lost your mind?
Yeah, I have. Oh, $10. All right, let's go ahead and see how we can clean up this hub area here and see what we can find. This will probably be an episode in itself, just to try to explore and make sure everything's nice and neat. Interesting. The game is very pretty. I think this is the definitive
River
edition.
traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery district due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
Alright, that seems to be this side. Let's go ahead and go back in here. We'll explore the, I think there's a basement, but we'll explore the different floors in just a moment. Let's go ahead and talk to Piero.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil is run out. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. Oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess.
Oh god. So let's try not to make a mess with this. Let's go ahead and just drop it in there. We'll take the new one. Very neat. We'll come back up here and we'll take what he's got. Just a moment.
Perfect. Now plug it in.
Here you go.
Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Send the lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
You can make me anything. Maybe. Let's see here. Let's have a look. Great. So you can buy ammunition. You can buy mechanisms, grenades. We might use some of these things. The rewire tool, for instance. But sleep bolts, $30 a pop. It's not bad. Let's go over here to upgrades, and this is where you can actually get equipment upgrades and weapon upgrades. We don't really need our sword to be any better, but we do want the crossbow to probably have variable zoom, or not even a zoom actually, just I guess it's accuracy, range, and reload. So we don't really have a lot of money at this very second. If we go down to equipment upgrades, we have face optics. This is the zoom, I guess I was thinking of. Bullet capacity, grenade capacity, bone charm capacity. This one will be really important later, but for now we're actually just going to grab range. And in the meantime, for 272 bucks, we're gonna grab a few more of these. We'll grab 4. None of these are, you know, you're gonna be able to find these in a level. So we're gonna see how well we can actually get restocked by just what the game will give us. But we definitely don't want to start a level where they could be useful and not have any. Alright, let's go ahead and exit for now. We'll come back if we have more money.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
Yes, you're right. I'll head to my room for some sleep. No! I think I'd like to look around for a bit.
Very well. You know best. Let me know if you need anything more.
Great. Piero's a really cool guy. I like him as the scientist of the game. Like I said, I'd leave this text up for anyone that would like to read it. Great. So like I said, we're going to try to find some more cash around the map maybe, and see if there's anything additional we can get from him before we start the next level. There's plenty. There's 75 bucks right there. There's plenty of things that you can pick up to make a little extra coin.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human being might, by a process of adaptation, produce high-energy humors in the body. I could build a tank that would slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time and then observe them for years if need be to see if the formulation of energetic substances develop. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities, subject and the necessary legal amnesty.
Oh. Piero's trying to do big and great things. Alright, let's go over here and see what we can find. What's up, Samuel? Is this where you hang out? You live in
I once served under Admiral
upside down
Havelock.
boats?
Captain Havelock then.
Yeah.
I don't
guess
know
so.
if he remembers me, but I fear it's rude to ask. I don't want to embarrass him.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd be okay with that. And, well, we just robbed anything and everything that Samuel has ever achieved. Okay, I actually don't believe there's anything over here. I think it's just a lot of water. There might be evil fish in the water too. I don't really remember. I feel like you get chewed on if you go into the water. I can't go in there. I think we're down to probably 2 different more areas. I don't think there's anything up here. However, it looks like maybe the top floor of this building will let us get over there. I don't believe there's anything on the base level here. Let's go ahead and go down to the basement. Oh, 30 bucks. Another 30 bucks. That's great. Keys. Everywhere in the game you need a key.
Is the man dangerous?
Yes, very much so, but no need to fear. He is here to work with our masters.
People say he killed the Empress.
Of course he didn't. People are foolish.
what are you guys
and
talking
believe
about?
whatever they're told.
Okay. If the Admiral trusts him, then so will I.
Yeah, I should trust him too. Who is he? Who are you guys talking about? Cecilia?
The Admiral served in the Navy under the Empress. But something happened with the Lord Regent that drove the Admiral out. If I understand it right.
Please follow me to your quarters.
Okay, Wallace. Give me a moment.
Did you do that?
No, I didn't. Pendleton, how's it going?
Pleased to meet you, Master Corvo. I saw you at court in happier days, but you might not remember. I was once a close ally to the Lord Regent, Hiram Burroughs, back when he was just the spy master. He's one manipulative bastard, I can tell you that. My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which... Wallace! Please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
Alright. Thinking hard about that painting. Anyway, we'll leave Pendleton to his thoughts. Looks like a man that would like to think all day, every day.
Attention, Dunwall City.
Harpooner songs.
Be advised, the river crust infestation has spread down
Lydia. Hello.
as far as the...
My, you must be Corvo. I am Lydia, at your service. Your room is upstairs and ready. When they told me who it was, well, I thought you'd be older, like the Admiral.
Oh, okay. Are you disappointed? Alright, no reason to go in there, really. Plenty of money just laying around. Alright, let's go up another floor here. I think we missed a floor, actually. Or we missed a room. I feel like... Where does Havelock sleep?
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Lady Emily Caldwell was abducted 6 months ago.
Ah, here we are. Some of the books might actually be repeats. You'll have to forgive me if I leave it on just to see if it's something new that anyone might want to read.
Log entry 1-4. It seems we've moved to a new phase. Martin's improvisations have borne fruit. The former bodyguard has been freed and is en route to the staging location. Pendleton's voting block and my military connections. All we've lacked is the ability to project lethal force in a controlled manner against a previously inaccessible... to the point, we need a man who can kill the bastards for us. Corvo is more than capable of that, I have no doubt. N-ball. Is this off? Switch. Switch, where the hell is the...
Alright, cool. So we got a bit of a reading on who these people are so far.
All citizens, curfew extends from sundown to sunrise.
Very adamant to get their plan in motion. So let's go ahead and go up here. I think there's only one other area we can look into before the hub is complete for now. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck are you doing up here?
I'm sorry it's so dark. We can't risk being seen. It is a bit romantic, though, isn't it?
I don't know about that, Lydia. Somebody left 10 coins up here. Oh, we got a couple of dolls. That's not weird. Let's go ahead and close that door. And we'll head over to Corvo's bed. Oh. What's that noise?
This is your room. It was chosen to give you privacy. I understand you'll need your rest.
Thank you, Wallace.
Did you do that?
No, the ghost did. So, this is our chamber. This is where we'll sleep, kind of do a reset whenever it happens.
Attention, citizens of Dunwall. The old port district has been added to the evacuation.
Alright, a couple bucks. And that looks like that's about it. I don't know if I've 100% the area or not, but it does look like we can take this for face value. I've explored and talked to everyone. How much money do we have? 752 coins. That's actually pretty great. So we're going to sleep and eventually talk to Piero again to try and get even more upgrades before the first mission. But in the meantime, I guess we'll go ahead and sleep in our bed. See if anything happens. But I'm actually going to call it right there. It's a good breaking point for this little bit. We'll continue on with the sleep and what will come after that. I believe we actually get into the outsider. And Lydia's going to watch us sleep. Nothing wrong with that, I guess. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope everyone's having a great day. And I will see you in the next episode.